When we think of Roman gladiators, we imagine roaring crowds, steel clashing against steel, and heroic warriors dying honorably in the Colosseum. But that story is only half the truth, because many gladiators didn't die under the sun before cheering spectators. They died in silence, in cells, in experiments, in executions erased from history. Tonight, we uncovered the secret gladiator deaths Rome never wanted you to know about. Hollywood tells us that gladiators always died in the arena. In reality, most deaths happened far away from public view. Gladiators were expensive property. If one disobeyed orders, tried to escape, or even insulted an official, Rome didn't waste time with public spectacle. They were quietly taken behind the training schools and executed. No crowd, no honor, no burial. Some were strangled, others stabbed, and many were left to starve in underground cells. These deaths were never recorded as gladiator deaths. They were simply listed as loss of property. Another secret Rome hid. A shocking number of gladiators never reached the arena at all. Training was brutal, far more deadly than combat. Recruits trained with weapons heavier than real swords, forcing their bodies beyond human limits. Bones shattered, organs failed, infections spread fast. If a trainee collapsed and died, Rome didn't investigate. They were buried in mass graves, their names erased before they were ever known. The empire saw them as nothing but throwaway experiments. Gladiators were not just fighters. They were living test subjects. Roman doctors used wounded gladiators to study the human body. Why? Because gladiators were strong, controlled, and disposable. Surgeons tested bone reconstruction, muscle-cutting techniques, pain tolerance without anesthesia. Many gladiators died on operating tables. Their deaths never counted. Their bodies were dissected, not honored. The knowledge gained helped Roman medicine advance, but the cost was countless silent deaths. Some gladiator deaths were kept under wraps. If a noble wanted one gone without a fuss, Rome staged accidents. Armor straps that won't hold, dull weapons swapped for sharp ones, and slow medical help after a fight. From the crowd's perspective, it was bad luck. In reality, it was murder ordered from above. Famous gladiators disappeared, their deaths labeled as injury complications. No records, no questions, no justice. Here's something history books almost never mention. Some gladiators weren't meant to win. They were used as executioners and victims. Prisoners, rebels, or political enemies was sometimes forced to fight trained gladiators in private arenas. No crowd, no mercy. If a gladiator didn't kill, they were done for. It was savage. If they obeyed too well, they were silenced afterward to prevent stories from spreading. Rome erased both sides. Female gladiators existed, but Rome hated admitting it. They attracted massive attention and controversy. When emperors banned female gladiators, many weren't freed. They were executed in secret. Some were killed in training grounds. Others were sold to brothels and worked until death. A few were used in humiliating executions meant to erase their legacy. Rome didn't want people remembering women who broke the system, so it deleted them. Archaeologists have discovered gladiator cemeteries, and the numbers don't match the records. Too many skeletons, too many execution wounds, too many signs of restraint. Many gladiators buried there never fought publicly. They died anonymously, victims of Rome's hidden cruelty. The empire basked in glory while hiding the truth. Gladiators weren't just fighters. They were owned. Tools, experiments, disposable entertainment. The arena showed Rome's power, but the real horror happened where no one was watching. And that is why history never taught you about Rome's secret gladiator deaths. Because empires don't survive by telling the truth. Thanks for watching.